In 1898, the British began building a bridge over the Tsavo River in what is now Kenya. It was part of the construction of what locals referred to as the Iron Serpent, or the Ugandan Railway Project. It was spearheaded by Lieutenant Colonel John Henry Patterson, and just days before his arrival to the camp, the disappearances began. This is the story about the ghosts in the darkness. This is the legend of the Tsavo Man Eaters. Between March and December of 1898, it's said that 135 construction workers had been brutally mauled by the Man-Eaters of Tsavo. This name was given to a pair of maneless male lions who acquired the taste of human flesh. They began terrorizing labor encampments, stalking the workers, dragging them from their tents, and devouring them in the night. This caused panic among the locals and brought about many delays in the construction of the Iron Serpent. Over the span of several months, the lions seemed to become less aggressive, and the attacks dwindled down. But word quickly spread from villages nearby that similar attacks were occurring in the surrounding area. And then, the lions returned. The attacks became more frequent and more intense. The crews built bonfires and spiked fences made from whistling thorns in an attempt to keep the beasts at bay. But the man-eaters would stop at nothing. They would jump over the fences or crawl through the thorns. Nothing could seem to keep them away. And these lions seemed to be very intelligent hunters. Only one would enter the inhabited area at a time. But as the killing spree stretched on, they became more brazen in their attacks and began entering the encampment together. Each would drag a helpless victim off into the night, tearing them to pieces. Locals began to whisper that the place was cursed and that the beasts were the ghosts of old medicine men, while others claimed that they were the devil sent to stop the white man from conquering the earth. Either way, the man-eaters had arrived in Tsavo, no matter who sent them or what, and they'd been wreaking havoc ever since. Some believe the region itself was cursed. After all, the name Tsavo means the place of slaughter. While whispers of curses circulated among the locals, the attacks continued and the workers began to flee in fear for their lives. This caused major setbacks in the development of the bridge, and the colonial officials began to intervene. A group of around 20 armed men were sent to the camp to assist in a hunting party to track and kill the lions. Colonel Patterson led the hunt and began setting traps in the area. He also tried to ambush the lions from a tree during the night, but with no success. After several failed attempts, it's said that he shot and killed the first man-eater on December 8th, 1898. The second was tracked and killed 20 days later. It took 9 shots to take the beast down. The first lion measured 9 feet, 8 inches long, and it took 8 men to carry the carcass. After the savage beasts were slain, the construction on the Iron Snake continued. While the overall death count is uncertain, Colonel Patterson claimed there were 135 victims of the Tsavo Man Eaters. After the crisis, the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom addressed the subject of the Tsavo Man Eaters. He said this: "The whole of the works were put to stop because a pair of man-eating lions appeared in the locality and conceived a most unfortunate taste for our workmen. At last, the laborers entirely declined to carry on unless they were guarded by iron entrenchments. Of course, it is difficult to work a railway under these conditions, and until we found an enthusiastic sportsman to get rid of the lions, our enterprise was seriously hindered." Many theories have arisen as to why the lions developed an appetite for human flesh. Some say cattle plague may have caused it. Others believe the lions may have began eating the dead bodies at the Tsavo River crossing, a common route for the caravans of the East African slave trade, while others believe dental disease led to the lions hunting humans. Whatever caused the lions to develop a taste for human flesh may never be known, but the legend of the Tsavo Man Eaters haunts people to this day.
If you want to see the lions today, you must go to America. They are at the Field Museum in Chicago, Illinois. Even now, if you dare lock eyes with them, you will be afraid.
The ghosts in the darkness. If you enjoy my content, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to help me bitch slap the algorithms, like and share the video. I appreciate all the support. Until next time, keep rocking with the Baron.